Don't go. Marry me. You have the ring on, so that's it.
What's it for? Can we live off it forever? Are we running away again to become thieves? Hello and welcome to our viewers to the very first episode of Who Reads Story. I am your host for the show, Song Yujin. Now you might be wondering what our show Who Read the Story is about. So we'll first like to give you a brief background of our program. So Who Reads Story is the third and final installment of KoreaNet's weekly live series, and we came up with the idea of this program because last year we conducted a survey on our subscribers and they showed a very profound interest in K-content such as Korean dramas, Korean books, K-pop, and so much more. So throughout our show, we are going to introduce you and guide you through the latest trends in Korean culture. And to help us dive into the latest trends in Korean culture, we have a very special guest joining us. He is Igor. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you very much for inviting. My name is Igor. I come from Slovakia, and I'm just so happy to be here.
We are very happy to have you as well. So we are now going to dive into the very first episode of our show today, the main topic. So here's a quick question for our viewers. What do you think is the biggest and if not most hottest and biggest trending K-drama here in Korea this year? Now I think that many of our viewers will think of a very specific drama, and to give you a very small hint, it has become a hit on the streaming giant Netflix. And when we talk about the drama When Life Gives You Tangerines, I think that what drew a lot of the viewers' attention in the first place was the title, right, Igor? What do you think?
So the title in English is When Life Gives You Tangerines. It comes from the word or the sentence When Life Gives You Lemons. It's like when life gives you lemons, they make a lemonade out of them. So it's kind of like you just have to stay positive in your life, and resilient. That's about it.
Yeah, and could you please tell us a bit more about why they use tangerines instead?
So in Jeju Island is very famous of making or producing tangerines, so that's why they use tangerines, I guess. But there is not a lot of tangerines in the show, I think.
Yeah, right.
So it's
but when we think about Jeju Island, I think many of us think about tangerines.
Yeah, that's the first thing that comes to my mind, tangerines.
So Igor just told us about what the English title means, but the Korean title of this drama is called 폭삭 속았수다, and this also drew a lot of attention from domestic viewers because those who are very familiar to the Korean standard language, 속았수다 means being deceived or tricked, but according to Jeju dialect, that's not the case. So 폭삭 속았수다 in Jeju dialect means you've done a great job, it's recognizing all of your hard work. And so it's not just the Korean title that many viewers found it very intriguing. The very clever interpretation of the title in English and in other languages also caught a lot of attention. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. It is like that.
Right, okay. So we now talked about the title, so I think that our viewers may have a bit more of an understanding of this show. So what we're now going to do is, as we mentioned earlier, this is a 16-episode series. So for our first episode today, we're going to take you through some of the scenes that we think are the highlights or the best scenes of each episode. So shall we move on to episode 3?
Yeah, let's go on it.
Let's go. You go first.
It's so sweet. Love these scenes. Okay. Don't go. Marry me. You have the ring on, so that's it.
What's it for? Can we live off it forever? Are we running away again to become thieves?
Are you really marrying him? Why would you? Why?
Yeah, he is remarrying and has 2 kids.
But why would you? Why?
Exactly. Why me? Why only me? Why do I get all the blame? Why was I the only one expelled? Why am I the shameless one? It's over, all of it. College, being a poet, it's all gone to crap. I can't even become a soldier now.
I said I will take care of you. I've told you a million...
By how? What have you done for me since I was 10? Give me mackerels, croakers. I'm not a beggar.
You were 10, but so was I. What can a 10-year-old do?
Well, he said he'd do everything for me. He'll send me to college and let me be a poet.
I can do that too. I'll work on boats. I'll lay bricks. Anything.
No, I don't want you. Being you would be always like getting a losing role.
What?
I'm tired of having to be so willful. I'm sick of living with a family that doesn't want me. I want to be rich too. I want to live a comfortable life. If I marry you, I'll just get even more mistreated. But if I marry him, no one will speak badly of me, not even you, because you know everything. You've seen it all. I've lived in shame my whole life. You know everything, and you want me to keep living like this? If I'm with you, I won't find happiness in marriage. Please let me live my life. Let me change the fate you pity so.
Am I standing in your way?
Kwanshik, you have to leave so I can live my life. You have to leave so I can live my life. For ages, she gazed at her 18 years old first love, whom she would never see again, and buried her pure love in that yellow spring, tearfully so. My ring, my ring! Wow, this was a very long part and also a lot of emotions.
Yeah,
it was
and-
like a roller coaster.
Yeah, and a lot of things happen as well. I
Then,
think.
can I ask you this question? If you
Yeah.
were Esun in this specific situation, who would you choose to marry if you had to choose?
It's a good question. I think I should ask you first.
Me?
Like, who would you choose?
Well, I think I would have married Kwanzi.
Okay.
How about
So-
you?
And but she's just complaining, I think.
Oh, you think she's just when she's
No.
already gotta choose Kwanzi?
Yeah, like I think she already chose Kwanshi a long time ago. But
Okay. Right, so time to look into the final episode that we're going to talk about today, which is episode 5. We are going to run through the conversation between two female characters, who is Chunok and Hwang-rae. Start.
yes,
Okay, so Igor, you are going to be Chunok, right?
yes, I'll
Okay.
be the grandmother, the wise, Harmony. She's a wonderful character, by the
She
way.
is. She's not without shame. She won't bother you all the time. If the day comes when that shy girl comes looking for her grandmother's help, then her life must be unbearably hard. So please, help her out once. She can weather even the worst without saying a word. But if she says, "Grandma, I'm struggling and I need help," please save her like you'd save your own son. Just once. No more, no less. Please help her just once. Then everything will be even. You'll have nothing to apologize for to Esun's father.
Kwangria, Esun is my grandchild. Why worry about her when you have a long journey ahead? Why?
I just can't go yet. I just can't.
Dear, you can go in peace. Leave your worries behind.
Oh, this is such a sad scene.
Oh, yeah, it's a very sad scene.
So Esun's mother, Hwang-rae, she knows that she's not in a good condition when it comes to her health, and she knows that death is looming, which is the reason why she visited her ex-mother-in-law, and
Yes.
they went to take a photo, which they believe will be a funeral photo, right?
Yes, exactly. One thing we have to keep in mind, Kwanria is a very, very proud person, and the fact that she went back to
Chunok?
Chunok
Uh-huh.
is a very, very like important part of the whole story. It's such a sad part of it, but like sad but beautiful in the same time.
But hopefully we'll have more happy scenes when we look through the remaining episodes of When Life Gives You Tangerines. So far we've taken a look at from episode 1 to 5. So after revisiting all these big scenes, Igor, what are your thoughts today?
So the beginning of the story was very harsh, but very interesting at the same time. People learn a lot of other people's life, and they made tangerine juice in the end out of tangerines, I think, and it's wonderful.
So among all the scenes we did today,
Which one kind of
was your
resonates
favorite
with-
or stood out to you?
I really like the love story between
It's
the
a
main
fantasy.
characters because it's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet. So I think like it was like episode 3 or 2.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my favorite. What about yours? What's your favorite?
I think for me it was the last episode 5,
Oh, I
because
see.
I really could feel how big of a love Hwang-rae had for Esun, so we could see sort of that mother-daughter love and also the chemistry between the ex-mother-in-law and ex-daughter-in-law. So I think it made me think about a lot about what it really means to be a family.
Yes, the scriptwriter is genius, by the way.
And we'll help you dive into what life gives you tangerines throughout our second and third episode of Who Reads Story. And to our viewers, thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. And thank you so much, Igor, for your time.
Oh, thank you very much for inviting me.
But we'll have you in our episode next week too.
Yes.
Okay, so please stay tuned to Who Reads Story. This was your host, Hong Yujin, and we will see you next Tuesday. Bye!
Bye-bye.